All right, so if you missed my last video, big news, this is my new Tacoma. I bought it from Toyota Carlsbad July 4th, 2024. And before it even came home, I already had a pile of modifications and products to install waiting for it here in the garage. I'm not kidding you guys, and I'm sure many of you who watched the channel before believe me because you know that this is just absolutely what I love to do. I enjoy just DIYing with vehicles, especially the Tacoma, and especially my silver 2019 Gen 3 TRD off-road Tacoma, which, by the way, I still do have, so don't worry, that truck has not gone anywhere, and neither are the videos on it. But you know, I've just gotten so much fulfillment from doing my own on it to building it up and kind of seeing how the truck evolves, and of course, taking it out on adventures. That is the most fun, that is what it's all about, and then just doing all of that all over on repeat. It's what I love to do, and I am super excited to do the exact same thing on this Tacoma starting today. This next modification is one I've been dying to do since the second I drove this truck off the dealership lot, and that is get it installed with Screen ProTech. I learned through owning my previous Tacoma that Toyota plastic happens to be very, very soft and scratches really easily. That and also fingerprints show up like no other. This sounds like a really petty thing, but when you drive this truck day in and day out, those little things are very annoying, and there is a simple and easy solution to them, so why not install it? Plus, if you guys saw the video of me purchasing my Tacoma, you'll know that I got the giant iPad 14-inch touchscreen, which I have been loving because looking at the cameras has been very, very nice on a big screen, but at the same time, bigger screen means more fingerprints. So Screen ProTech is a very high quality film, almost like PPF. It installs not only on the touchscreens, but also on the instrument cluster and a lot of other services depending on what your vehicle has. They've got vehicle specific kits, and of course today I'm gonna install the 4th gen Tacoma kit. This is the kit all packaged up. You can see here there's a QR code, oops, sorry, opposite way, with instructions on how to install this. Screen ProTech, by the way, awesome, awesome small business out of Utah. I actually visited them earlier this year when I was out doing a trip in the Salt Lake and Moab area, and I just have to say, seriously, amazing people with a really, really good product. And I'm not just saying this, but everyone I recommend Screen ProTech to, whether it's been for the 3rd gen Tacoma or, you know, they support like every vehicle under the sun. People just absolutely love them for good reason. So basically, you can get the kits with double the film in case you accidentally mess up. But I just want to show you best I can on camera this film up close. You can see it's very, very glossy. This is, you know, not just your cheapo little plastic screen protectors. This is some serious stuff. It's pretty thick too. Every kit comes with a little spray bottle applicator with a little bit of soap. So what you're supposed to do is add water, which we'll do in a second. And then we also got a little towel and squeegee in here for install. With Screen ProTech, let's start with these easier sections first, which is going to be this like climate control area and a little area where the shift knob is. It's crazy, I've only had this truck for a couple weeks. I already have lots and lots of fingerprints in the heated, especially in the cooled seating section areas. So first thing I'm doing is just cleaning off all the fingerprints and residue with that solution and the provided towel. Then we're going to spray the surface again for application, and we're going to take one piece off. I'm going to do a section that's kind of further away from me. We're going to spray the back of that as well, and we are going to apply it. And then we just squeegee out all of the water soap solution to get the film to adhere. The one pro tip I'm going to give you guys is do not drink coffee before this install. My hands are like shaking, but so far first 2 pieces are going on okay. was gonna say too, this is like not a difficult install by any means. Like anyone could totally do this. It's just one of those things where you really want to take your time, like make sure everything is prepped really well. Next, we've got these two little areas over here. So one near the shift knob. This already has some like plastic protector over it. There we go. I don't think this thing has plastic over it where the transfer case is. It's very helpful when you have, you know, an extra flashlight or good lighting. Unfortunately, the Tacoma, while I think it looks really good in almost all black or very dark interior, it can be difficult to see. So this is a product you want to install in good lighting, but you don't want to install it in the heat if at all possible. That to kind of cure on. Now onto the center console. This was the section where previously, at least in the Gen 3 Tacomas, the plastic was just like so soft and it would scratch up. Like what I'm doing right now was like a sin to do in a non-screen protected 3rd gen. Like wiping away any dust would cause severe swirl marks. Wait, you guys, you know what's crazy? I think that motion alone already created swirl marks. Let me show you. So apparently this plastic is the same because look, just me cleaning that on camera already has those swirl marks. How annoying. So again, this film is the solution. It will cover up those swirl marks and also not get those when I inevitably end up wiping the dash down again. I'm like a little shocked, you guys, that this plastic, maybe I'm not shocked, seems to be of the same durability as the plastic in the Gen 3s. Just scratches so easily, but whatever, doesn't matter now. So just pushing out all these air bubbles the best I can. Last Screen Protect piece we're going to install is on the 14-inch touchscreen. So this already has some sort of protective film over that, so I'm going to remove it. All right, so now all the screens are installed with Screen ProTech. Thank God, you guys. You can probably tell, oh hey guys, especially on these bigger pieces over here, there are some imperfections right when you install, but I've installed enough Screen ProTech products to finally understand that right after install, even after you get all the air bubbles out and everything, there are still going to be imperfections. I'll just show you on the dash here. Look, you can see it looks kind of crazy, but this is the kind of film you need to let cure for a couple days and then it will look absolutely perfect. So even though you saw the dash kind of look like a mess, I will insert a clip a couple days later of how all the screens look once they've had their proper curing times. And these are also a lot more fingerprint resistant. It's just going to be so much better overall. But yeah, other than that, if you want to stay up to date, definitely check out my Instagram at toyotatacoma. That is where I post more stuff in real time. A lot of times when I'm doing stuff in the garage here on the weekends, I'll be sharing what I'm doing on my story. It's just way easier to connect with you guys that way. So yeah, more content on there if you're interested. Thank you guys so much for watching and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.